Hi, Anti-Society! Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are checking out Tower of God Season 2, Episode 13. Gosh, that's a mouthful to get out in a single video. But we are getting into workshop battle stuff. We showed up to where all of the workshop stuff is happening. We were introduced to some of the antagonists we are going to be dealing with throughout this part of the series. And we ended up on the cliffhanger of Bomb seeing someone running through the city being chased. We know that this is Traveler at this point, speaking to Emily. Going to be getting into some more of that. And I'm just excited that we're going to be seeing some more stuff with season 1 characters. Like, linking back up a little bit with them is going to be both heartwarming and infuriating, because what do you mean you don't recognize Bomb? I get that he's got the whole emo fringe going on, but come on. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, the wind up. Ooh, different opener, right? Probably eventually. Just thinking music. Thank you for not just like running past this very obvious escape route. Like, I get that you can't see him in this instance, but like the number of times people are like, we're just gonna keep running. In serious, I'm like, what? Why wouldn't you check the alley? Ooh, the sound mixing of that. Like throughout the like stereo. Yeah, see? Get distracted. By what? A chatbot? Get your head in the game. It's cool. Your savior is here. Dang. Those like drums coming through. I love that we could tell that this is just because Bomb wants to help out, because he can see his eyes, right? Like, this is him just like going off and doing something because he wants to, because this is who he is. He helps people. Poor darling. Wait a gosh darn moment. This is Stray Kids. My brain just clocked it. Like a vague memory of me being like, knowing they were going to be doing it, but I was like, okay, sure. I do like that they have like Korean. Yeah, they have Korean people or groups or whatever doing the music for this series. It's strange that it's also in like Japanese because anime, but it's nice that for a series written by a South Korean that they would have South Korean artists, right? Ooh, I love the like dual sides with Wangnan there, like inverted kind of mirrors of each other. Oh my gosh, the fight between Anaak and Ran had better be cool. It better have cool animation, because I'm gonna be so mad if the budget just falls out of the bottom of the show at that moment. I get that it's not one of the most like intense battles in all of this, but like it was for me. Forgive me also talking over like all of the opener, just because I'm like, I don't know, maybe I need to go listen to that song properly and I don't want to get too involved. Love the music cue there, like this really like bassy sound to cue the like suspense. Well, that's a little terrifying. Yeah, he doesn't really think that through, because he's just like, I'll be fine. Right? Like, I could imagine when you're super powerful that you just like don't have to think about the fact that you're gonna have to deal with stronger opponents. Just remembering how this is gonna go topsy-turvy. Cool transition. Like he's just like, oh, she's fight it. Ooh, foreshadowing. Foreshadowing from two angles. Getting more of an Emily moment because of like it sounding like a ringtone. It's a chatbot. I'm just like, oh my god. Just playing up the crowd. Yeah. And that's not just for the crowd at this point. Honestly, me too though. Like I can't even judge because that's me every time she shows up too. I think it's just like leave. Team sweet and sour. So cuties. And then there's just Kun trying to like stay focused. Trapped inside, right? Because no one can know he's alive. Trying to be all cool. Yes, but he's also a bit scary. Ooh. Oh. Not me and Kun saying the same thing. Yup. How about a bit of a royale moment? His one moment to have fame. He'll get there, Shibisu. There's always a game. A little roll call of everyone who's here. Mm-hmm. There's something very like grungy about this game in particular. Like all of the games have been high stakes and all of that, but there's something about just like handing a bunch of people guns and being like, we'll figure out who's still standing and you get to go on the ship. Like, that's wild. Like, I get that they don't work the same way as just like regular firearms, but like still. Yep. Recognize that. Very elaborate for just a like random fun little game before we get into things, right? I like how Dad and Wangnan are just like looking at this gun like, what are we doing? And Ku's just like, all right, let's do this. I remember this. Even though I was like, it's fine, because for whatever reason, I have decided to trust Kun with all of my soul. But I could definitely see how this would be, you know, suspenseful. So dramatic. But like, I get it though, because like, Kuta's not like above being ruthless, right? Like, we understand that. Oh, see, like he's definitely one to just go for it. I kind of love these two together. Like they play off each other so well. Like they're just able to be on each other's wavelength. Compared to what we've already tried. I love that it's just like strapped up off his back. Like, budget. Eh, she's fine. I love that. Hello, peasants. Noble journalists. No comment on that particular situation. Decent people. I don't feel like a Princess of Jihad being seen as a savage fighter is gonna go poorly. And this is where we see the scary side of Shibisu. Yep. Everyone's in agreement on that one. Like, no arguments or hesitation from anybody. Scary, scary woman. Like, I live in Dorsey, but I'm not getting anywhere on her bad side. I mean, how are you gonna stop him? To be honest, I mean, like, who's gonna make him stick around if he doesn't want to? Nope. I love the reflection in her eyes. Let's go. Scare them. Yeah, a little bit less to plan now that Endorsi has wandered off. He will. And that's why he will. And just like that, we have a timer. Eh? I love that we're getting an actual, well, A name that isn't Violet. I'm sure it was also nice for him to not be seen as like Violet for a while, right? Like he's been in like full acting mode for the last little bit, right? Because he's been with like Foog and everything. And he can understand that motivation. Oh, I know how we're probably gonna end this. Just thinking through, I'm like, ooh, I have a feeling I know what the cliffhanger's gonna be. I don't want to talk about her. Okay? No thanks. I think it is so telling that we have all the images in the previous episode, or like before, of like with Dan, right? And the way that he sees Rachel, and then you have here where like how Bomb sees Rachel, and it's like very, very different. A little more complicated than that. An attempt was made, though. Love the shaky cam on that. Cool shot. And here she is. I was like, I think this is gonna be the moment that we're like ending off on. The smile. It's probably fine. It's whatever, right? I just feel so much more centered having season 1 characters. Like after such a long time, I felt the same way going through the webtoon where I was just like, I miss season 1 characters so much. It was so like jarring to get into the season 2 of the webtoon and just not have basically like anybody that you could anchor yourself to other than like Bomb. But he was like so different early on that it was such a like strange feeling until you like get to know Team Sweet and Sour and all of that. And I definitely understand using that method of throwing us in, and I understand that season 1 is like a prequel setting up everything before we get into the real like heart of the story, and then having time to get to know Team Sweet and Sour and to care about them and to enjoy them as characters before you bring in all of these other characters that we already know. So it's like a way of giving them the space that they need for us to care about them. But there's just something about getting to see my season 1 characters that just has a special place in my heart. I'm so excited to get to that part of the story. That being said, I feel like we're getting to a point where some of it I'm like, this is good, and some of it I'm like, it's a little bit weird, but I definitely am enjoying going back through some of this stuff and remembering how we set up some of the conflicts of people not knowing that Bomb is alive or where he is, or the fact that he is Violet, and then getting into all of the mystery around like Kun and not knowing about what's going on with him. And there's just so much like separation of these groups of people, right? Like they've been doing so many different things on their own that now that we're getting a chance to see everybody in the same place, not everybody has the same information. I'm like, I don't know who knows what right now because I'm like, it's been chaotic, right? Like when I was going through the story at the beginning, I'm like, I have no idea who knows what's going on and who doesn't because it's just been a while since we've reconnected with everybody. But again, I'm hoping that the fight with Anaak and Ran looks good because Ran did not get the animation he needed to show off his powers in the earlier episodes and his fighting style. So I'm just hoping that he gets like a little bit of justice at this point and we get to see some of that and how like cool and like aesthetic it actually is. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this playlist to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to me next time I post a Tower of God reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.